Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to open up this vlog. This is going to be my Mafia Romance Readathon, weekend readathon that I started a day early. I started yesterday, May 4th, but it officially starts today, May 5th, and goes until Sunday. So I'm super excited. There is a create your own bingo board, but I'm not doing that. I'm just reading Mafia books. My main goal is to read the Brutal Birthright series by Sophie Lark, which I have books 2 through 6. So we have Stolen Heir, Savage Lovers, Bloody Heart, Broken Vow, and Heavy Crown. This is book number 3, which is the one I'm currently reading. I've already finished Stolen Heir, and this is the one I'm currently listening to. I do have them all on audio, so yes. I'm about 54 pages in this one, and I'm liking it so far. And then after I finish these, I plan on listening to books 2 and 3 in the Queen and Monster series by J.T. Singer. I never know how to say her name. But I have those on audio too. And then I am also currently reading book number 5 in the Boston Underworld series by Zavarelli. So I finished 2 books so far, Stolen Heir and Saint by Zavarelli. So I'm doing pretty good. I mean, technically I finished Saint yesterday, so a day before the readathon, but I finished Stolen Heir today. And that's pretty much it. I'm watching sprints right now. Cassidy has some on her channel, so I'm watching that. My goal is to get to maybe 200 of this today, but usually when I put it like where I want to be, I never get to it. So I just want to listen to a little bit more of Savage Lover, and if I read more of Thief. Sorry, I was thinking what the Zavarelli's book was called. Thief. I would be happy. It is only 6:30, so I still have a few hours of me reading, but I'm gonna go downstairs and eat my carne asada fries from earlier, and yeah, and then I'll come up here and continue reading. Also, I do have a Nicole Fox book that's on Kindle Unlimited checked out too, so if I do finish my Boston Underworld, I will read that, and one Siobhan Davis book, the first book in her Mafia series that I have too. And if I happen to finish all the Sophie Lark and the J.T. Singer's books on audio, I will probably get another one, but that's 7 audio books, so I doubt I will finish those, but if I do, that's great. And that's pretty much what I plan on reading for the weekend. I'm super excited. I've been wanting to read Mafia romance or Mafia books for the last 2 weeks, so I'm really excited to do this. And yeah, so I will update when I read some more. Hi, so I started Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark and that is book 2 in the Brutal Birthright series. I just started it, so I'm not very far in. I'm listening to that, and I also am on chapter 2 of Saint by a Zavarelli, which is book number 4 in the Boston Underworld series. So those are the 2 books I'm going to start with reading. And yeah, my main goal for this readathon is to finish the Brutal Birthright series and read 2 and 3 of the Queen and Monsters series by J.T. Jeansinger, I don't know how to say her last name, and finish the Boston Underworld series. And that's pretty much my main goal. So that's 7 books I have on audio, and then 3 books, on Kindle. And then I do also have, if I happen to finish the Kindle ones, I do have 1 book by Nicole Fox that is checked out on Kindle Unlimited, and then also a Siobhan Davis Mafia book. So I have a lot of books to read for this week, or for this weekend, and I'm super excited, and that's sort of why I started early too. But yes, I'm super excited, and yeah, so I will update when I am more into both of the books. Update here, I finished Saint by a Zavarelli yesterday, and I'm giving that 5 out of 5 stars. That is book 4 in the Boston Underworld series, and I really enjoyed it. It follows Scarlett and Rory, and there are triggers for abuse and rape, so just be aware. I mean, this is a Mafia series, so it's a little darker and has darker themes series, so just be aware. But this follows Scarlett, who changes her name after she was raped and left for dead by her boyfriend and his friends for a in high school they were in, in high school they were trying to be in a society because she was from an upper class, and she thought it was part of her like thing to get into the group. She thought she had to pass that. She was drugged and then tortured and raped, so just be aware. That scene was very hard to read, but I liked it. So after that, she changes her name and everything, and then she wants revenge. So she's okay, sorry, my Amazon Fresh just got delivered. So she changes her name and gets revenge, and she meets Rory, who is part of the Irish Mafia, and he wants to help her, but she doesn't want him to like get involved. She doesn't want like it turning on him. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. As I said, I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. And I only read 153 pages of Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark yesterday. I'm hopeful to finish that today. I think I have like an hour and 35 minutes left of the audiobook, so I will probably finish that. And then I started Thief by a Zavarelli, which is book number 5. So yeah, but it's day one officially of the Mafia Readathon. I wasn't supposed to work today, but then they asked me on Tuesday if I could go in today, so I went in. We actually didn't have a truck, so I didn't really need to be there, but I still had truck from yesterday that I didn't finish and a few other things that I did, so it wasn't bad. So I worked, and now I'm gonna read, but I'm actually gonna go downstairs and put my groceries away and listen to Stolen Heir. My hope is to get through Stolen Heir and maybe 50% of Savage Lovers. If I could finish that, that would be great. But honestly, I haven't been really wanting to read all that much. Even though I'm on my 5th book and it's May 5th, so I've been reading a book a day, more or less. Some days I finish 2, but anyways, so I shall see, but I'm pretty tired and I do work tomorrow and Saturday, so I don't want to burn myself out because this is the first of 3 weekend readathons. So yeah, but I'm slowly but surely making it through. But my main goal is to finish Stolen Heir, and if I could read some of Savage Lovers or listen to some of Savage Lovers, that would be great. It's just 12 o'clock now, so I have a long ways, but I will probably honestly take a nap. I'm pretty tired, so, but I'm gonna go put my groceries away and go from there. Hi, update here. I did finish Stolen Heir by Sophie Lark. I gave that 3 stars. It was okay. I liked it. It sort of, so that one and Thief right now by Zavarelli are very, very similar, and I'm happy I'm liking Thief a little bit more. So Stolen Heir is a captive or a captor romance and a loosely based Beauty and the Beast retelling, and yeah, it was okay. It follows Nessa and Miko. I don't know how to say that. And yeah, it's okay. I'm did start Savage Lover by Sophie Lark. This is the 3rd book, and I'm 54 pages in and I'm liking it. It follows Camellia and Nero, and I'm only on chapter 4, so not much, but I am liking it so far. And I'm like 26% in Thief by a Zavarelli, and again, this one is about a dancer, and her dad owes a debt to Nikolai, and he takes his daughter as like the debt until he could pay. And this one, it has triggers for like an eating disorder, because she was a dancer and her mom like told her to stay skinny, so she doesn't eat and she is not healthy. So be aware of that. It's a little hard to read, but I'm liking it so far. So yes, that's pretty much what I have read Cassidy has some sprints on right now, so I'm watching those, but I'm gonna go eat my dinner and I will come back and read some more of Savage Lovers and Thief, and yeah, I'll update later. Update, I am on chapter 11 of Savage Lovers by Sophie, Lark, and I'm gonna stop reading tonight, or listening tonight. I'm 129 pages in. It's only 8, but honestly I kind of just want to watch YouTube and not really worry about it. I have an hour and 35 minutes left of the audiobook, and I'll finish it tomorrow. I'm enjoying it. It follows Camilla, who is like works on cars, and Nero, who robs banks for fun, and they go to parties, and it's not very mafia like the other ones so far. So but I know this is like this is the least favorite book in the series, so yeah, so I'm liking it. And then I am 31% through, yeah, 32% through Theft by Zavarelli. I always say her name weird and different, but I'm really liking that one. I may read some more of that one. I'm just done with listening tonight. But I just thought I would update. Honestly, I'm pretty tired, and yeah, I have to get up and go to work again tomorrow, so, but I'm happy with what I read today, because I mean, I finished Stolen Heir, read some Savage Lovers, and read, so I think I've read about 500 pages today, so not too bad, and yeah, so my goal tomorrow is if maybe I could do Savage Lovers and the 4th book, and then and see how I feel. Most likely Saturday and Sunday will be the days I read the most, because usually, well, Sundays are usually the days I read. Sundays and Mondays I usually read a lot because I don't work. And right now, I mean, I'm not doing that many hours. I only work 4.5 hours. But I'm so exhausted when I come home that I don't really read that much. But, I mean, somehow I'm already 6 books read for the month. Or is it 5? I don't know. I think it's 6, right? Is it 6? Yeah, it's 6 for the month. And it's only the 5th, so I'm doing pretty well. As I said, I don't really want to burn out too much because this is only the first weekend. I have 2 more weekend readathons happening next weekend and then the following weekend. So, I'm trying to ease into it, and yeah, so, but I'm enjoying what I'm reading so far and finishing some series or catching up on some series. So, I will update tomorrow. Update here, I finished Savage Lover by Sophie Lark. I'm giving it 3 stars. This is book 3 in the Brutal Birthright series. I decided to take a break from the series and listen to the JTJ Singer series, so Carnal Urges, which is book 2 in the Queen and Monster series. These, I just haven't really gotten enough Mafia with these, so I want a little bit more Mafia. So yes, and I am like 80 pages away from finishing Thief by Zavarelli, so I'm hopeful to finish that today too. It is 5:25. I just ordered Red Robin, so that's gonna be my dinner, and then I'm also watching sprints on Jess's channel, so there's that. And yeah, that is my plan. As I said, I gave this 3 stars. It wasn't bad, just not a lot of Mafia. And the other one didn't really have that much Mafia either. It was more of like a captive story, which Thief is too, but I'm enjoying Thief better. So there's that. So I'm gonna read Cruel Urges and this third one. And these audiobooks, I love these audiobooks, which is why I bought them. I mean, if you have the Kindle version, which they are available on KU, you could get the audio for $7.49. So I did, because these audiobooks have like three narrators. I mean, there's 3 narrators, but there's like, when the woman's talking, she's talking, and then the guy comes in when the guy is talking, and he does the guy's dialogue. I'm really enjoying. I mean, I'm only 5 minutes in, but this is how the first audiobook was narrated too, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I think I gave the first one 3.5 out of 5 stars, so I'm hopeful that this one is good. Also, it's sort of captive-captor romance too. The main girl, Sloane, gets kidnapped, and Sloane was the best friend in book 1 that I can't remember. So there's that. But I thought I would update. I haven't updated today. I do work tomorrow 6 to 10:30, and then I have all day to read. But I was able to finish Savage Lovers, and I'm hopeful that I will finish Thief, which I should. And then I will move on to Conor and finish that series, and continue listening. But my food's almost here, so I'm gonna go and eat dinner, and then I will read some more. Hi, update. I just got home from work, and I started Conor by Zavarelli, and this is the final book in the Boston Underworld series, and I'm 57% in. This is a shorter one. It's only 184 pages, so it's fairly short, and I'm really enjoying it. It follows Conor and Ivy, who gets a job at the bar to be a stripper, and she has a son, and someone's from the rival mafia wants her dead, so Conor says he will watch her, and they get married, and it's super cute so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm gonna go because my battery is flashing at me and I should change it. But I just wanted to update real quick saying I'm reading that, but I am gonna go downstairs and watch the dogs and probably some TV and read on my Kindle. So if I happen to finish this, I will probably read another Kindle book. I don't know what yet, but yeah. I got a package from Barnes & Noble. I thought I would do an unboxing. This was one of the pre-orders I did when they had their 25% off. And what I got was After by Anna Todd, the graphic novel. And it came with like the stuff and coupons. I don't know how much is gonna be in here because I mean After is like a 500+ page book and this is fairly short, so I don't know, but I was like, you know what, let's get it. It's in color too, so it should be interesting to see how it is, but I was like, sure, I do like After, so I'm excited. Now I have this one, and maybe it looks pretty interesting. I don't really think it looks like Holden all that much, but from the movie, I guess. So, but it looks interesting. So, but yeah, I got this. I also did finish Conor by Zavarelli, and I'm giving that 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed that. That follows Conor and Ivy, who you meet in book number 4, and she is a stripper working at the club, and Crew, who is the head of the mafia, of their mafia, wants Conor to watch her because in an event that happened in the 3rd book, she was there that night and he wants to know what she knows, and it's their story. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I think my favorite, it's been a while since I've read the first 3, but I think my favorite is book number 5. I think book number 5 is my favorite. So yeah, that's pretty much my update. I think I'm gonna listen to an audiobook. It's just 8 on Saturday, 8 p.m. So I might listen to an audiobook, but I also might not. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I thought I would update, and yeah. Hi, I'm here to wrap up my Mafia Readathon weekend. I did not read like anything yesterday, which was Sunday. I was just in a weird mood and I don't know what I want to read, and so I didn't read anything, which is fine. I did read a total of 4 books for the readathon and 1 before the readathon started, so I did read 5 books. I finished 1 series and I read 2 more books in another series, so I did fairly well. I had 3 5-star reads and 2 3-star reads, so not too bad. I read the 4th, 5th, and 6th book in the Boston Underworld series by A. Zavarelli. which were Saint, Theft, and Conor, and I gave those both 5 stars. Really enjoyed those, and I'm excited to read more Zavarelli books. And then I read Stolen Heir and Savage Lovers by Sophie Lark, which I gave 3 stars, and those were books 2 and 3 in the Birthright series. So I didn't do too bad. I could have read more, but it's fine. I'm happy with the 5 books I read, and yes, so I just wanted to wrap up that I read those books and what I thought of them, and I'm gonna add this clip to my vlog and then post it right now. And yeah, I'll see everyone later. Bye.